Hare Krishna devotees, we are going to do Arati now. So please rise up. And Sebia will be singing the Arati Kirtan, and Her Grace Rovini Didi Mataji will be doing Arati. Hare Krishna.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Haraya Namah, Krishna Yadvaya Namah, Jaya Kedavasha Yadvaya Namah, Yadvaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namah, Yadvaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namah, Hare Haraya Namah, Krishna Yadvaya हरिहराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः यादवाय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः श्री चैतन्य नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत सीता श्री चैतन्य नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गीता हरि गुरु वैष्णव भगवत गीता हरि गुरु वैष्णव भगवत गीता हरिहराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः नारायण यादवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः श्री रूप सनातन भक्त रघुनाथ श्री रूप सनातन भक्त रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल नंद भक्त रघुनाथ हरिहराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः हरिहराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः हरिहराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः हराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram,
Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Jaya Radha Nila Madhav Radha Nila Madhav Radhe
Jaya Radha Nil Madhav Radha Nil Madhav Radhe
Jaya Radha Giridhari Radha Giridhari Radhe
Jaya Radha Giridhari Radha Giridhari Radhe
Jaya Radha Sham Sundar Radha Sham Sundar Radhe
Jaya Radha Sham Sundar Radha Sham Sundar Radhe
Jaya Radha Govind Radha Govind Radhe
Jaya Radha Govind Radha Govind Radhe
Jaya Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Radhe
Jaya Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Radhe
Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe
Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe
Jaya Radha Gokul Nand Radha Gokul Nand Radhe
Radha Gokul Chand Radha Gokul Chand Radhe
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Gurudev Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev
Jaya Jaya Gurudev Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev
Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol
Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol
Nitya Gaura Hari Bol
Hari Bol
Everybody please bow down to the deities. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज का आचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमती सी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज का आचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की जय। श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। श्री मायापुर धाम की जय। श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगा मई यमुना मई की जय। भक्ति देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। बृहत मृदंगा की जय। ऑल ग्लोरीज टू assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to TOVP. TOVP की जय।
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रहलाद लाददायिनी प्रहलाद लाददायिनी प्रहलाद लाददायिनी हिरण्याकाशी पूर्वक्षः हिरण्याकाशी पूर्वक्षः हिरण्याकाशी पूर्वक्षः हिरण्याकाशी पूर्वक्षः शीलटङ्कारकालये 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 इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो यतो यतो यामि ततो 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 नरसिंहो बाहे नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो बाहे नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो बाहे नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो बाहे नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे तव करकमलवरेण नखाम् अद्भुतशृङ्गाम् तलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गाम् केशवदीता नरहरिरूपा जगदीश हरे
Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada,
जय गुरुदेव गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
नित्य गौर हरि बोल
Hari Bol,
गौर हरि बोल
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
स्वामी की जय, प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, गुरुदेव की जय।
Hare Krishna devotees, thank you for gathering here on the very special occasion. TOVP is visiting. So all of you turn this side facing these 4 chairs and move 2 columns. Prabhuji will sit. Yeah, all of you make use of the space as much as you can. Come forward little. Make sure it's not more than 3 inches between one person to another person. Come forward. Please come forward. Come forward. And Prabhu, Pankaj Prabhu, Sevya going to do Kirtan. Continue. She will continue from there only. Yeah, Prabhu. Yeah. Kindly move forward. I think little more. Yeah. Yeah. Come forward. So can we invite? Yeah. Make sure not more than 3 inches, please. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Prabhu, you also. Prabhus also can move forward. They, whoever comes, they can join at the end. Please come forward. We want to accommodate maximum possible. Yeah, the 2 rows for the Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, मेरा जय करो, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, अच्छा, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Gaurav Premanande. Thank you, Sevya and Jeshnu for a beautiful kirtan and Sanjana for Kartal. Thank you very much. So we'll get started. Vilas Prabhu, with your permission. Hare Krishna devotees, thank you all for coming to this very, very special Sunday Feast program. It's special in multiple ways. Today is Mother's Day. I would like to take this opportunity to wish all the wonderful mothers for your selfless, unconditional and tireless service and love and affection you show to everybody. Thank you very much. And also we have a very, very exalted devotees from Sridham Mayapur. So I'm going to take this opportunity to welcome them to our temple. So first His Grace Jananivas Prabhu. I don't have any qualification to even say his glories, but for my own purification, I just want to say a few words. Prabhu has been serving Sridham Mayapur for more than 50 years under the direct instruction of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He is the head pujari of Mayapur, serving the deities, the most merciful deities, Sri Radha Madhava, Astashakis, Panchatattva, and Prahlad Narsingha Dev, and Prabhupada Murti as well, tirelessly for 51 years. So we are so blessed to have Prabhu with us. And so Prabhu, we are very grateful for visiting us and giving your holy association today. Welcome. Let's welcome Prabhu by loudly chanting Hare Krishna Mantra one time. Together, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Next, I would like to introduce His Grace Sunanda Prabhu. He is a direct disciple of Srila Prabhupada, and Prabhu has been serving our movement for more than 50 years, again, in various capacities. Last 13 years or so, Prabhu has been serving TOVP, Temple of Vedic Planatorium. So he's so humble, and he melts our hearts with his humility and such a high caliber, devotee here. And though Prabhu lives in Bay Area, but he lives in Mayapur consciousness, serving TOVP project. So Prabhu, we are very blessed to have your presence with us today, Prabhu. Welcome, Hare Krishna. Big round of applause for Prabhu. Then we have His Grace Vilas Prabhu, my dear friend, my brother. So I know him for many, many years, and Prabhu is a director of Temple of Vedic Planatorium. He has a responsibility of raising funds to build the Adbhuta Mandir, the biggest temple to glorify Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda. And Prabhu has that responsibility. And also he has ultimate responsibility of completing the project by 2025. So he and Anand Leela Mataji, we know very well, me and Jasubhadra. such a dedicated couple. They dedicated their lives for our movement. He was doing a job here in US. He left everything and went to Mayapur and serving the project for last 13 years. So I'm very touched by Prabhu's, again, the dedication and service. So Prabhu, we are very blessed to have your presence here. And we have Vachapati Prabhu. Prabhu is from LA, Los Angeles. He is a transcendental businessman. He travels and supports TOVP in various ways. I don't even know many of the things, but I know that he is amazing devotee. So Prabhu, we are very blessed to have you as well. Welcome. Hare Krishna. So with that, and there's another more special thing. We have paraphernalia of the Lord from Sridham Mayapur. We have Lord Nityananda's Padukas, and we have Narsinghdev's Satari or Shatagopam, and the shield of Narsinghadev as well. So Shastra says there is no difference between the Lord and the paraphernalia. So the Lord is here to give his blessings to us. So at the end of the program, what we are going to do is we are going to do Puspa abhishekam. Then we are going to receive the blessings of Lord Nityananda and Narsinghadev from His Grace Jananivas Prabhu. So with that, now Jananivas Prabhu is going to describe about the TOVP, Temple of Vedic Planetarium, and what he needs from us. So first, yes, okay. Okay, first Jananivas Prabhu is going to speak. Hare Krishna Prabhu, over to you. Take the slide.
Om Agyanam Timirandasya Jananjanan Shalakaya Chakshurunavitadina Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishisha Shunyabadi Paschatya Deshatari. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Garadha Shiva Sari Gaur Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna. So thank you so much for inviting us to your wonderful temple here. It's wonderful. It's wonderful because it's packed up with wonderful devotees. So it's very good. A lot of devotees have showed up for this program, to which we are very grateful. So we're making this tour of America to make everyone conscious of the significance of Sri Mayapur Dham, and specifically the TOVP, the Temple of the Vedic Planetarium. Is an astonishing adventure. It's simultaneously it's fulfilling the desires of the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself, and filling the desires of the previous acharyas. And we have received from Srila Prabhupada the order to build the temple. As Prabhupada said, you American boys and girls are used to doing something wonderful. So go to Mayapur and build a skyscraper. Prabhupada's translation of skyscraper, build a skyscraper. But it's more than a skyscraper. It's Adbhut, it's astonishing. Adbhut Mandir, Hoy Vikash, Goyanga, Nitya Seva Hoy Prakash. That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was with Jiva Goswami on at the bank of the Ganges in Mayapur, and they came to the border of Mayapur, and Nityananda Prabhu said that this is the border of Mayapur. And by the Lord's desire, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's desire, the river Ganges will come and flood the whole area for 100 years. River Ganges flows right past our ashram. How many of you have been to Mayapur? Not so many. But you have to go at least once in your life. So our ISKCON project is right on the bank of the river Ganga. And the confluence of the Saraswati river is there also. So it's very auspicious. That's where Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took birth or appeared here for the reason of propagating the Yuga Dharma. In Kali Yuga we have the different dharmas. So the Yuga Dharma of this age is Kirtan. I think you're very well experienced. Mataji is your leader here, singing nice Kirtan when we came in. So anybody can take part in this program. Young men, old women. Happy Mother's Day. And so the river Ganges floods the whole area for 100 years. 100 years the whole area is flooded. And then after that, 100 years, Ganga is not flooding, but she's twisting like a snake for the pleasure of Gauranga. And she washes out all of the pastime places of the Lord. Even his birthplace gets lost by the changing of on the banks of the river Ganges. And then, so that's for 400 years, Ganga Devi is washing away everything. And then for the next, for 400 years. So 400 years, 100 years flooding, so it means 500 years. Then after that, again, Ganga will go back to a steady course. She will not flood. She'll go back to the steady course. And again, people will come and reside in Mayapur. And they will build houses here with temples. You will always hear the names of Krishna, Gauranga, Jagannath. And they will build many temples. And there will be one very astonishing temple, Adbhut. And from that temple, Gauranga and Nitya Seva Hoy Prakash. Service to Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu will spread all over the world. This is the prediction that is coming true. It's a gathering here, but you can see it's a gathering, and it can expand and expand. You can tell your neighbors about it, they can tell their neighbor, they can tell them. Like this, the holy name, Priti Priti Chatuhaga Nagarati Gram Savachrapachoy Vimoranam. In every town and village of the world, the holy names of Krishna will be sung. So it's going to happen, whether we do it or not, it'll happen because it's the Lord's desire. And not only that, but Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, great acharya in our line, he was in Navadvip, Mayapur. He was gazing across the Ganga and he saw what he described as a mansion in the evening. Was there, and he said to his son, one of his sons was with him, he said, "Can you see what I can see?" His son said, "I can see." And they asked the servant who was with them, "Can you see that mansion?" He said, "No, I cannot see." But those transcendentalists, the pure devotees of the Lord, they had that, they could have that vision. And so the temple is already existing. Bhaktivinoda Thakur have seen. And Prabhupada gives the example just like when Krishna was at Kurukshetra fighting the battle. He showed Arjuna his form of time. In that form he's devouring everything. Everything rushes towards time. And that time was Krishna's jaws of the universal form of Krishna. He was chewing everyone and biting everyone. They were rushing into his mouth, the huge, gigantic Vishwarupa form and form of time. And Krishna said to Arjuna, look, I've already killed everyone. I'm killing everyone. You don't have to do, you simply be the instrument. You pick up your bow, you fire, you kill the enemies. You be the instrument for this. But I've already killed everyone. So Prabhupada said, similarly, the TOVP is already existing. It's been seen by our great acharyas. We have to go and put the bricks and the cement and the marble and everything like that. So we can see how this movement is flourishing, especially in India. Like when we started that project in 1972 in Mayapur. And at that time, it was just rice fields. There was nothing here. There was just the rice fields. And no one was coming to Mayapur. There was no need to come. Didn't go anywhere. You're stuck on the confluence of two rivers. It wasn't going anywhere. One bus a day, no electricity, no running water. We were simply at hand pump and but now if we go to Mayapur, those who have been, you've seen this, you've seen that prediction has come true. People are actually flocking to Mayapur. Like even on Mongol Arati, it's at 4:30 in the morning. But when you go to the temple to attend the Mongol Arati, you can hardly get in the temple. There's so many pilgrims are coming. And so this is it's already started, the prediction we can see is becoming fulfilled here in Mayapur. And it's in the Chaitanya Charitamrita of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he talks about how the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda, Sri Advaita, Gadadhar, and Srivas, the Panchatattva, had come to distribute love of Godhead. That is their mission. So, yeah, they've come to distribute love of Godhead. It says that they distributed, they also gave to others. They laughed, they cried, they fell on the floor. These are all symptoms of ecstasy, spiritual ecstasy, that Mahaprabhu was experiencing with his devotees during Harinam Sankirtan. And in the purport to that shloka, Prabhupada said that we didn't actually see that happen when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was here. They were talking about it. They were talking about the flood of love of Godhead and the ecstasies of the devotees, but we didn't see it. But he said what we did see is that they set into motion. Prabhupada using these words. They set into motion this great flood of love of Godhead. And Prabhupada says, so similarly in ISKCON, but in that same momentum we are carrying on. So we may not see so much ecstasy at the moment, but it's coming. It's just a matter of time. So yes, Prabhupada said ISKCON in the same momentum, but they are pushing on this movement and it'll become a flourish. This is the prediction of the Lord. So, and this is what we're experiencing now. Mangalarti, Sandhyarti, Bhogarti, just pilgrims are just coming. So we have these beautiful deities in Mayapur, Radha Madhava, Panchatattva, Lord Nrsingadev. Lord Nrsingadev very famous because Srila Prabhupada said we are worshipping Lord Nrsingadev for three reasons. For protection, for protect the devotees, protect the Guru, protect the mission of the Lord. So therefore Prabhupada, we have Nrsingadev on all our altars in ISKCON. So he's our Ishtadeva of protection. So in Kali Yuga, everybody needs protection. In Kali Yuga, there's so many faults and things. So Lord Nrsingadev is extremely popular because everybody is have so many difficulties in Kali Yuga, such a difficult age. So Lord Nrsingadev is very expert at removing the different obstacles, especially for the Gauranga Bhaktas. Even Lord Nrsingadev gets an opportunity to serve in the Sankirtan mission of the Lord. So even the Devatas and the different avatars and all they liked it. They like to serve Lord Nrsingadev, and Lord Nrsingadev likes to serve them by removing their problems. And he's taking part in service to the devotees of the Lord. So he's taking part in the Sankirtan mission. So he's very, very popular, and he likes to remove all the obstacles. It's his service to Lord Chaitanya. So there was one story that Lord Nrsingadev appeared in this Mataji's dream. She was from South America, and she appeared in the dream of this Mataji and said that, the Mataji was telling me the story actually. So she said, I want to get some mangoes. I want to offer some mangoes to Lord Nrsingadev. I said, you won't get now. It's the wrong season. Maybe you get some cold storage mangoes in Calcutta, but it's the wrong season. I said, why do you want to offer mangoes to Lord Nrsingadev? She said, I had a dream, and Lord Nrsingadev appeared in my dream. And we were walking together, and he was holding my hand. And we were just walking and talking. And at one point I asked him, how can I serve you? And he said, I like mangoes. If you can get me some mangoes. So at the end of the festival, this was Gopurnima festival time when the international headquarters we have in Brahma Mahotsava. And so hundreds of devotees there. And anyway, later on she came and she brought me a bag of mangoes. She said, here's some mangoes. Can you please offer to Lord Nrsingadev? So I said to the other pujaris, this Mataji, she's so lucky, so fortunate. Lord Nrsingadev held her hand. And I gave her service, and she's so fortunate. And then she said, actually there was more to the dream, but I didn't tell you at that time. My Guru Maharaj told me not to tell anyone, but I can tell you now. Now I can tell. that Lord Nrsimhadev said, my pujari is dear to me, and I'm going to take him back home, back to Godhead, in a few days. And she said, oh no, don't do that. We want our pujari. So he said, okay, I'll take one of your leaders. So all the leaders were there at that time in Mayapur. So Gaur Govinda Maharaj, maybe you know it, from Orissa, he's a GBC sannyasi guru, Gaur Govinda Maharaj. He was talking Jagannath Kata, Jagannath's mood of separation from Mahaprabhu's separation from Krishna, Jagannath. Absorbed in Krishna Kata to the. Then he said, I'm feeling a little bit unwell. I would take some rest. He just lay down and then he left his body. Went back, Lord Nrsimhadev took him back home, back to Godhead, as he said he would. Jai Lord Nrsimhadev Bhagavan ki, TOVP ki, Samaveda Bhaktivinoda ki, Nitai Gaur Premanandi. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
He's playing TOVP first also. Many of them didn't attend didn't see him come to Mayapur. Okay. Go and see if TOVP first can be done.
Can you all see Prabhu? From that angle you can see, or we move it forward?
Nobody has gone to Mayapur. Okay. We'll just see a video. They are trying to get the video. Yeah, if somebody can turn off the lights. Since you have not visited Mayapur, we are going to play 2 videos. How many of you attended yesterday's program? Are you? Very good. Thank you. So I think we need to play 2 videos because you have not seen Mayapur.
It'd be nice if you can talk about the vision of TOVP, Acharyas of the vision.
Yeah, I'm going to, when I speak after the video, so they can. There is no sound, no volume. Can you stop the video and play it again? There is no volume. Okay. Still there is no volume. This is a time-lapse video from the beginning of the construction, how it had come till now. It's playing from the middle. Maximize the screen and play from the beginning, Prabhu. Maximize the screen, play from the beginning. from the beginning. Yeah. So difficult when you play. That's fine. Without music also it is fine. They can at least see. Second part is here, I think so, in this. No, with music, I think so. That is from internet. That is why they're having problems. It is the Pujari floor of the temple. And the next one. And somebody switch on the light. It's a total echo here.
There are people watching online. So cause exercise.
Okay.
Turn off the echo.
And the echo be turned off. I think it is turned off. I think so. Yeah. Two mics. You're going to distribute now? Okay. So after you distribute, I will take care, take care. After you distribute, then I will speak so that there is no distractions. Yeah. You can open this when I say it. Just have it in your hands. Please don't open now. I will tell you when to open. Can I start? Or okay. 2 minutes. Give me one. Just open it when I say. Don't open it now because I'm going to talk. Is it done? Who he?
Yeah.
His parents got one probably. Yeah. Some more. Please don't open it now. I'm going to speak, then afterwards I'll tell you what. Is it done? Everybody got the packet? Every family, each family one? Okay? Okay. So let us concentrate. Thank you. So I wanted to thank all the members who are sitting here with greatest gratitude in my heart. You are keeping this movement alive. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Anaka Pandit, he says, Atma Mata, Guru Patni, Brahmani, Raja Patnika, Denu, Dhatri, Pratap, Prithvi, Stap Eita, Matravastritaha. He says there are 7 mothers. Atma Mata, mother, gave us birth. Rajapatni, wife of a king. Brahman, Brahmin's wife. Danu, cow. Dhatri, nurse. Prithvi, Mother Earth. These 7 mothers are to be worshipped. Are to be worshipped. And today, show our love and respect to these mothers. Give us life. One poet, he says, या दाता या शोर नहीं जो है खून को नूर Make sure silent. What are the three qualities? Make sure your children is a devotee. First. Make sure your child is a data. It's charitable. Is a devotee, charitable. Make sure he is so vision. It is Jesus. We are all so proud. We are sitting here. You all have these three qualities. You all have these three qualities. And thanks to those mothers who have given birth to all of us, we are practicing devotional service. We are a devotee. We are giving our life for Krishna conscious movement. We are a data. And we are courageous to spread the mission of Krishna consciousness. So today we remember our mothers and thank them for making us so proud in the mission of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Very, very grateful. Vyasadeva says, Kritaknata Mahaprabham Nishkutur Nasha Vidyate. For everything there is atonement except for one thing. That is, if you are ungrateful, there is no atonement. So today we are very, very grateful, very, very, very grateful to our mothers who had made this possible for us to be here in the association of devotees. All the credit goes to them. By remembering our mothers, I'm going to start this program. Srila Prabhupada, he desired so much for this temple of Vedic planetarium. In 1972, when there was nothing in Sridham Mayapur, Srila Prabhupada was giving an offering to His Divine Grace, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, his Guru Maharaj. In this offering, he said every Gaudiya Vaishnava Acharya has done something for Mahaprabhu. Like Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he went to each and every home, collected 1 rupee and built Yoga Pit just 250 years ago, when there was nothing in Sridham Mayapur. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, in 14 years he has established 64 Gaudiya Math, of which the headquarter Chaitanya Math he built in Sridham Mayapur when there was nothing in Sridham Mayapur. Srila Prabhupada said, similarly, I also want to build this temple, the temple of Vedic planetarium, and offer this temple to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as my personal offering. He folded his hands. There were only 10 or 11 disciples when he was speaking. of that, one of that disciple was His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. He told me the story. He folded his hands, tears were in his eyes, he couldn't speak anymore. He said, "Thank you, boys and girls, for helping me to build this temple." That time we had only a straw hut in Sridham Mayapur. There was literally nothing. This was the emotion and sentiments of our founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada in building this temple, the temple of Vedic Planetarium. This temple is the largest Vedic temple in the world. It's more than 700,000 square feet. This temple. The total height of this temple is 350 feet high. Next to the Vatican, which is 412. We had aviation restrictions. But the dome size is 177 feet in diameter, the largest Vedic dome in the world. It has gardens, more than 100 acres of gardens. It will be more beautiful than the Mahal gardens. I don't know how many of you had seen Mahal gardens in the parliament. Mataji had seen. The Pujari floor, which you saw, we opened in 2020. Everybody saw the Pujari floor, right in that video? It is 2.5 acres. More than 70 rooms are there to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. More than 70 rooms. Every aspect of Pujari service has a room. Even to keep the Lord's hair, we have a room. So huge. Once this is built, this will become the 8th wonder of the world. The TTD, Tirupati Devasthanam, from Tirumala. How many have been to Tirupati? Everybody? Almost everybody. The TTD had come to Sridham Mayapur. The pujaris of TTD, they said this will become the Tirupati of the East. When Prabhupada was there on the planet in 70s, this was in the remote corner of the world. Nobody was coming. Nobody was coming to Sridham Mayapur. Srila Prabhupada was saying, why they are not coming? We had only a straw hut. We got 3 acres of land by His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. He was the first one Srila Prabhupada sent to Sridham Mayapur. Nobody would give us land. They knew it very well. If you give land to ISKCON, they will put a Vamanadev formula. They will enter in 1/4 and in 3/4 they will capture the entire Mayapur. So nobody used to give us any land. But Srila Prabhupada sent his trusted servant, His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, who is very famous in this place. He went, sat there for 10 days, negotiated with the Muslim landowners, purchased the land, 3 acres where this temple is coming up right now. He went to Srila Prabhupada, who was sitting in Calcutta waiting for Maharaj to come. Maharaj came with the deed. He said, Prabhupada, the land is yours. Prabhupada had a big smile and he said, let there be a temple. Let there be a temple. This temple will create a revolution in the misdirected civilization. That is the prediction of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, who had come here today. He has predicted, "Ye ek adbhut mandir hoibe prakash, gauranga nitya seva hoibe vikas." From this temple, the message of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would be spread in every town and village. This was the prediction. He predicted and he is fulfilling the prediction by traveling all around the world, blessing devotees and inspiring devotees, please build my brother's temple. मेरा भैया का मंदिर प्लीज बनाओ. He is traveling with Lord Nityananda Padukas, Narsingadev Padukas. This year we are trying to open Lord Narsingadev temple, the largest Narsingadev temple in the world. Lord Narsingadev, here everybody is familiar with Lord Narsingadev. You wake up, you sing Narsinga Arati. When you go to the altar, you sing Narsingadev Arati. When you step out of the house, you sing Narsinga Arati. You get into the car, you sing Narsinga Arati. You have a problem, you sing Narsingadev Arati. You don't have any problem, still you just chant Narsingadev Arati so that you don't have any problem in the future. We constantly chant Lord Narsingadev, invoke Lord Narsingadev in our tongue every single time in our life, every day. But Lord Narsingadev is here with you. On the Mother's Day, he is here in Austin in this temple, not only to inspire you to build his temple, but also to inspire you. I had come here, don't worry, this place will also have a big temple in the future. That's what happened when we took Lord Narsingadev to Las Vegas. Nobody was giving us a loan to build Las Vegas temple. We took Lord Nityananda Paduka, Lord Narsingadev Shatari. They said, this is the house which we had seen, but we don't have any money. So we said, don't worry. We have Hari here. So we took Lord Hari, chanted, took on the property, and today we have a Las Vegas temple. After a week, one Iranian Muslim man came forward, said, I will give you $1 million loan. This is Lord Narsingadev had come. In 2022, we were supposed to open the temple. But when we opened the Pujari floor in 2020, after opening, we got COVID. 2.5 years was very difficult for us. We couldn't do anything. I understood why. The only reason for that is to Austin to see all of you so that you can also participate. Otherwise, if the temple would have been built, you would not have got the opportunity to participate. Right? So there are many devotees who has been made, want to get this opportunity to build this temple. That is why we have postponed another 3 years in 2025. In 2020 we were supposed to finish, 2022 we are supposed to open, now 2025 we are opening so that everybody gets an opportunity to participate and build a temple and leave a legacy in their lives. What a fortune. What a fortune we all have. And that is why the Lord has come. Unlimited mercy. Unlimited mercy. Narsinghadev, Jananivas Prabhu had many interactions with Lord Narsinghadev in protecting devotees. Yesterday I was telling a story in the other house which we had a program. Of course, Lord Narsinghadev, he came to Mayapur, which itself is very adbhut. He came only for one purpose, to protect the devotees of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu so that they can advance in their devotional life and go back home, back to God in the same life. That is only his purpose. That is why he is here. So this is our opportunity to show that love and affection to Lord Narsinghadev and take a sankalpa. Yes, Narsinghadev, we are there. You have protected us on so many occasions. We wanted to show that gratitude to you as a reciprocation. We wanted to build this temple for you, for your pleasure and for the pleasure of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, Lord Narsinghadev. We would do anything possible in our capacity, even more than our capacity. We would do anything to build your temple, so that the future world of Vaishnavas, the Vaishnav nation, can come to see the Mayapur and practice Krishna consciousness. The love of Godhead is erupting like a volcanic eruption in Sridham, Mayapur. And we have been chosen the benefactors. Bhaktivinoda Thakur beautifully says, those who help, those who keep the service intact, the flow of service intact to Sri Dham Mayapur, will be considered the benefactor for the future world of Vaishnavas. So we are all benefactors of the future world of Vaishnavas. So it is our responsibility today to make it happen. To make it happen. We all have the same emotion and sentiments. To our founder Acharya, Srila Prabhupada, to Lord Narsinghadev, to Sri Radha Madhava, Sri Pantatatva, Sri Prahlad Narsinghadev in Sridham Mayapur, and also Lord Jagannath Baladev Subhadra, right? So with this, I had given you this miracle in the making packet. In this, We have a book, the story of Lord Narsingadev, how he had manifested in Sri Dham Mayapur. A beautiful story. When you read this story, I am sure your hair will stand on its end. You will have such emotions after reading this story. Then you have these two flags. The victory flag. These are the two flags which in our life we should keep it flying very, very, very high. Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. This is only possible by the mothers here to keep this flag very high in your life. Hopefully you will all do it. One is a ISKCON flag, one is a TOVP flag, the Vaishnav nation. You will pass it on generations. Right? The next one is Lord Narsingadev's picture, which you can keep in your altar, in your room, in your car, anywhere. In your heart. Lord Narsingadev's photograph. The next one is, this is your heart. This is your heart. This is what your heart is going to write now. This is the Sankalpa card. We are doing a marathon. 3 years we are doing a marathon. In this marathon our slogan is, we run the race, you win the race. We run country to country, cities to city, temples to temple, home to home, village to village, and even mountains. Wherever, oceans also, Prabhu is saying. Wherever there is a devotee, a living entity who wanted to perform service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we are there. Our marathon reaches everywhere in the world. We cover everything. So there is medallions, there is awards, and there is trophies. We have gold medallion, silver medallion, bronze medallion. You can see the gold medallion. A beautiful medallion. Even the Olympic people cannot make such a medallion. You see at the backside, it is Prabhupada very proudly walking from the temple of Vedic Planetarium. Then we have awards. Beautiful Srila Prabhupada award. Then we have trophy, because this is a marathon. In a marathon you get all this. But in our marathon, can you turn on the lights? Oh, we have to charge it. We didn't charge it properly, but we would do. That is the trophy. So the medallion, the gold medallion is $5,000, the silver medallion is $3,000, the bronze medallion is $2,000, the awards, the Prabhupada Seva award is $15,000 to $50,000, and the trophy starts from $108,000 to $1 million. But the important thing here is, you have 3 years time, you don't have to give any money today. It is all in installments. You can build the temple. I am not asking you any down payment today. If you wanted to give, that is another thing. But I am not asking you. What I am asking you is, fill in your name, phone number, email address, and tick one of these options. Pray to Lord Narsingadev, and he will tell you what option you should take. He knows very well that you can do more than your capacity. Ordinary people only can do extraordinary thing. Extraordinary people cannot do extraordinary stuff. They will do ordinary things. We have also pillars. Lord Nrsimhadev busted out of a pillar. This is Lord Nrsimhadev temple area. We have pillars. We have Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam and Atmanivedanam pillars. But only two pillars are left. Smaranam and Atmanivedanam. Two means not number two, but Smaranam category. Smaranam and Atmanivedanam pillars. Smaranam pillar is $51,000. Atmanivedanam pillar is $108,000. You can choose one of the pillars and your name will be inscribed on this pillar. And anybody who wants to do a pillar and wanted to be a pillar in Sridham Mayapur in this temple of Vedic Planetarium, you have this option of being a pillar. Amazing pillar. You saw those pillars in the video. These pillars are almost 60 feet high. It spans almost 3-4 floors. Each floor is 20 feet high. These pillars. Yeah, Prabhuji is saying another. All donations are tax exempted. And we also have Murti Nirman Seva on these pillars, on the top of these pillars, on the top of these Atmanivedanam pillar, which is $108,000, there are few demigods who would be standing, because when Lord Nrsimhadev killed Hiranyakashipu, all the demigods came to shower flowers. And these are the demigods who would be standing on those pillars on the top and showering flowers to Lord Nrsimhadev on his altar. Few of them are taken. These demigods are $25,000 each. Few of them are being taken. This is. So you have lot of opportunities today. What I request to you is, with that love and affection you have for Lord Nrsimhadev, please, we have given you a pen. This is called TOVP pen. You can create miracles today with this TOVP pen. You can create history, and I want all the mothers on the Mother Day to give the greatest gift to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, our Father.
In fact, their temple entrance has got Nrsimha.
Yeah. You have Nrsimha everywhere. So this would be the greatest gift. And I am going to take first card from a mother, because आज माता का शक्ति में जान लिया. I am only speaking today on the strength of mother's blessings. आप सब लोग मेरे को bless कर दिया? I am only going to take the first card from a mother, from all of you here, who will do something very significant today to establish Srila Prabhupada's temple. Then I will take from all the Prabhujis here, but first card from a mother. And with this, our tour will be successful. We are touring for almost 4 months. On this Mother Day, हमको माता का blessings चाहिए. I need mother's blessings. In all our program, only Prabhuji does. I get the card from Prabhuji, and Prabhuji says, मैं माता जी से बात करके आपको देता हूँ. करके then I do. And today, I only wanted from Mataji's first. And this would be your gift to Srimati Radharani, who has created Sridham Mayapur. Or Brajpati Prabhu will collect from the mothers, only mothers first.
Yes. And then when you come, then Jananivas
Yeah.
Prabhu will also.
Yeah. Jananivas Prabhu would give the blessings. Yeah, please. We have the first, we are starting with, who had given this? You? That mother? Mataji. This is Radha, Vinod Das and Nirmala Devi Dasi. Nirmala Devi Dasi Mataji today is opening our account. The TOVP campaign on Mother's Day Nirmala Devi Dasi Mataji is opening our TOVP program with a gold medallion for $5,000. Mataji, please come. Prabhuji would offer you, the medallion is there.